of the 1,000 posts that are available in the social media, which is not from me. First, how do you come to know whether it's originally from me or not? Number one, don't just go on the name. Anyone can write Zakir Naik. Don't go on the photo. There are hundreds of my photos available in the social media of high quality, very good photographs. Anyone can go on my website, copy it, can go on the Facebook, copy it. We have got no copyrights and use it. So photograph or name is not the criteria to know whether it's officially from me or not. One of the ways is you can go to my website. The name of my website is zakirnaik.com. So if you go to my website, zakirnaik.com, and there are sections on Peach TV, on social media, on Facebook, and you go there, many of the posts which I put on the social media is also there on my Facebook. Sorry, on my website. So if you go on my website, and if you see this there, you can be sure it is a post that I have made. It is coming from me. Or you can go on my Facebook. Now, when you go on my Facebook, if you type Zakir Naik, there are more than 1,000 pages by the name of Zakir Naik or close to it. One day I thought there will be 10, 20, maybe 50, maybe 100, and I started counting. That was a few years back. I think maybe 8, 9 years back, when my following was much lesser. And I counted. I reached 1,000, and then I stopped. That means surely I was following amongst any English religious speaker in the world. The Christian, Hindu, Muslim, among the English speakers, or religious speakers in the world, the largest following is mine. It has more than 23.5 million followers. More than 19 million likes, but the followers are more than 23.5 million. Now, you'll be shocked to know that if you do a search on the top 5 English Muslim speakers, after me, that is 23.5 million. MashaAllah is Dr. Abu Amina Bilal Phillips. He has a following of 7.9 million. You know, his Islamic International Open Islamic University, OIU, is very famous. So on his official Facebook, which has a blue tick, he has got more than 7.9 million followers. He's number 2. Number 3 is, MashaAllah, Mufti Ismail Menk, on his official Facebook with the blue tick, has got more than 5.1 million followers as of today. And the 4th is, again, Dr. Zakir Naik. 4.5 million followers. But when you go and open it, the URL, everyone says Dr. Zakir Naik. Even my official Facebook says Dr. Zakir Naik. It does a blue tick. But when you see the URL or the real type you have to type to get on the Facebook link, it is Facebook link stroke Zakir Naik. This, which is 4th in the list, is Zakir Naik official. So no one types Zakir Naik. They thought Zakir Naik will come. So mine will come first, this will come. So, and what they do, the same which I put on my Facebook, this person has got 4.5 million followers, also puts it. And he says that this is a fan page of Dr. Zakir Naik. So if you read, you will come to it is not mine, doesn't have the tick. But the 4th largest amongst the English speaker is again Dr. Zakir Naik, but run by some people, some of my fans. But the 5th is also Dr. Zakir Naik. And then when you go inside, it says unofficial Dr. Zakir Naik. managed by a fan. So another fan follower, a fan of mine, has made posts, and normally we don't object anyone copying any of my video. We have got no copyright. As long as they don't manipulate, they don't create mischief. So these two people who are number 4 and number 5, if it says Zakir Naik official, it's not from me officially. To be officially my Facebook, it should say only Zakir Naik, the URL. It should say Facebook Zakir Naik. Or it should have a blue tick. The 5th most popular also says Dr. Zakir Naik, but if you go to the URL, it is some OH and it says there on the welcome page, on the home page, it's unofficial. It's managed by the fans, and they keep on. And many a times you find they are more popular because many people click photo with me, hundreds, regularly. But I click with very few, and among those I click, I post only those who I feel are important on my Facebook. But those who click with me, they post on the Facebook. But these fan following, how does it reach 4.5 million? If someone put my photo, they go on their website, they copy it and they put it here. So if they want to know about me or about my whereabouts, they may find more from these fan pages than my own. Look, ours is all authentic. They are not very careful. Sometimes they may give wrong information. They may. Inshallah, maybe the niyyah is good. So may Allah reward them. But many a times they may pick up something which is unauthentic, and someone makes a fake post about me. They may copy it and post it on the fan page fan page, and people may think it's officially from me. So please don't, if you see it on a Facebook of Dr. Zakir Naik, but not officially from me, it does not have the blue tick, it's not from me. If it has the blue tick, it's officially from me. So my YouTube had the black tick. My Instagram did not have, they did not give me a blue tick since many, many years. Recently, a few months back, I think in the last week of April, few months back, they gave me a blue tick, and alhamdulillah, now my Instagram has started, having followers. Now they reached 1.1 million. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they did not. But actually, these people, when you have a large following, they restricted it. They want you to pay money, but we don't. Everything is organic. We don't spend a single dollar in marketing, or there are some of the religious speakers who keep on pumping in money so that their followers increase. Ours is purely organic. We have not paid a single cent for any of the followers or any of my social media. But there are many people who keep on, increasing their followers with the help of boosting it or by paying money, etc. But we don't believe in this. All our followers are organic. So coming to the question, how will you come to know if it's authentic or not? It's mainly from my website, or going to my Facebook, or on my Pinterest. Pinterest doesn't have such a large following, but it's easy to find the post there. So for post, that's a good source. When I checked the various posts which we do not make, but it's there in my name. Roughly I can say that out of the thousands of posts that have been made by others, most of them are fans, most of them, I can say that 40% of these posts, what they do, they hear me from my talks, what I say, and they make it into a post and they release it. I have quoted the verse of the Quran, they quote the verse of the Quran, give the reference, and my photograph, Dr. Zakir Naik. So it's not a post from me, but it's authentic. Or they may copy exactly verbatim what I said one of Muslim is allowed to have sex with his slave girl. And if he does not have a slave girl, and his wife is not available, he can fulfill his lust with a goat or sheep. Zakir Naik. Anyone who has heard my lectures will know it's. So this post, I believe, has been made by the non-Muslims. Most of the non-Muslims who watch my videos, alhamdulillah, are my fans. But there are some political groups, from India and from other parts of the world, politicians. My main problem with the non-Muslims is the politics. Otherwise, the general non-Muslims, majority, watch my videos or watch my lectures. The live majority, you could say more than 75%, they are my fans, and some may be. But these politically motivated people, whether it be from UK, whether it be from India, whether it be from Malaysia, for the political gain, for the vote bank, they may create a fitna that, like how in India, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, I'm a terrorist to his vote bank, I'm giving hate speeches, I'm doing money laundering. And I said that in my earlier live Q&A, that the Modi team is very well trained in the social media. And they have got hundreds of cyber troopers. And these cyber troopers, hundreds of them, each one of them, if you see the videos of those people who are working with the Modi team and left, they say that the lowest person who's there, each one has 15 mobiles. The lowest has 15 mobiles, then the supervisor, then there is the assistant manager, then there is the manager. It's a full pyramid of hundreds of people are working for them. And many of them, they go to the popular Muslim religious speakers in their website, in the name of Muslims, and they try and disrupt. Whether live session is going on to disrupt, going to use some name, they come as a Muslim name, and they write comments. Anyone who's well versed with the media knows this person is not a Muslim. So these people even make posts in the social media to malign the very popular Muslim speakers and religious speakers. So they have this modus operandum that how when a live session is going on the Facebook, on YouTube, they come and they attack. So you may think 20 people are coming. There are only 2 of them. Each one may be having 10, 15 mobile. 2 people come, each one 10 mobile, and they keep on, writing messages from different mobiles. So 2, 3 people will come and it looks like 20 people have come. Man is made to, the woman is made to satisfy urges of the man. And if a woman, if she satisfies the husband, she's serving Allah. So all these, post in the name of Prophet Muhammad, Hadith, anyone of the Muslim, that nobody is the Prophet. Say that 90% of the rape cases are because of the blame on the woman. So they say many things in the name of Islam. So the way they say it, you can come to know this is made by non-Muslims. Because the Muslims will never write such things in the name of the Prophet. So this, in short, was just a brief that when you find any post, any person's name, the social media, if you are not savvy with the social media, when you search on Google. You should know the statistics. How do you come to know whether it's authentic or not? When you're doing research, how do you come to know? On the Wikipedia, everything on the Wikipedia is not true. According to statistics, who said about this on Wikipedia is true? Wikipedia is an open encyclopedia. Right. There is no way of verification. They give them the views of the verification references. There's no one person checking. And it pops up again. And then the title is saying, Muhammad does not mean dog with a big mouth, then people will, okay, they see my face, I'm giving the answer. But it's difficult. So that's the reason you not blindly believe in what you see on the social media. It's a great gain. There are a lot of advantages. But you should know how to utilize it. Otherwise you can get misled by it. So this was in short regarding how to find out whether the post is authentic or not, and what is the percentage. I repeat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those people who are doing it to spread the deen, see to it that when you want to spread, don't use wrong means for the right goal. When your goal is correct, the means should be correct. You cannot use wrong means to achieve a correct goal. So it is wrong to use wrong means to achieve a correct goal. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may Allah reward all the Muslims who are trying to spread His message and spread the deen. On the YouTube, we have Miko Paulach, Roman Ahmad, Hamisi Juma, Lubega Ismail, Hamisi Juma, Mr. Neutron, Rifat Hassan, Ahmad Hamid that, okay, you are there live, and I'm taking my name. I'm not reading a message. Only sometimes a dua, sometimes I love you. Assalamu alaikum. So here we have Istim Ibrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Muhammad Ahmad. You have Rifat Hassan. You have Santosh. I love you, Zakir Naik. All these people, they are saying salam and they're wishing me salam, wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh, and they're doing du'as for me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, give you the best to all the Muslims. I've done du'a, may Allah give you the best in this world as well as in the akhirah. On the Facebook, On the Facebook, you have Muhammadi S, Shogir Hassan, Santosh Vahule, Nabila Faisal, Asif Rasool, Parvez Pathan, Allah Dita Hassan, Shamim Ahmed, Umar Khayyam Sifat, Abdul Fatah Raho, Junaid Mullah, Taha Mirza, Malik Wasim, Imtiazur Rahman. Most of them are saying Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum assalam. They are doing du'as for me, I do du'as for you too. And if it's the woman should not be menstruating, should not have prenatal or postnatal. So these few conditions are required. So one of the conditions is that if the person is not healthy, it is not fun for him to fast. So the requirement of the if told should be Muslim, should be adult, if women should not be menstruating, fasting should be same. But there are certain exemptions given for fasting. For example, a person is traveling. It's mentioned in the Quran, in Surah Baqarah, chapter 2, verse number 185, 185, 6, 187, 188. That if you are traveling, then you need not fast in Ramadan, you can fast later on. Similarly, if you are sick and you cannot then you can avoid fasting and fast later on when you get healthy. So as far as the ruling of people who are sick is concerned, if you are sick and you cannot fast, you are allowed to miss the fast which is further during the month of Ramadan and fast later on when you're healthy. But if you have a health condition which is chronic and it will not at all improve, whether it be chronic kidney disease known as CKD, or maybe diabetes mellitus, or maybe traveling. It's not a fast, not too fast. So when I travel, always the month of Ramadan, easy. The whole atmosphere is there. Whether I'm traveling or not, the traveling is so easy. You're traveling in the plane, no problem. In the train, unlike the earlier times where you used to travel on a camel in the hot sun, difficult to fast. Here, everything is so easy. In fact, if you tell me not to fast and fast late, it will be difficult for me. Fasting in the month of Ramadan is easy. Everyone is fasting. If you tell me not to fast and fast on the other, it is more difficult. So even if you're traveling, whether in a plane or whether in a car or whether in a bus, it's not compulsory you should not fast. But the rukhsa is given. Not to fast, but you have to compensate for the fast when the conditions are better, when you're not traveling, that is complete. So similarly, if people who are sick, depends upon the sickness. The ruling is that the sickness is very mild, and then it doesn't disturb your fast, then you should fast. There's no rukhsa for that. But it's a severe illness where it's difficult to fast, then you should not fast. But yet, some people have taqwa and they're strong and they yet want to fast. So what is the solution for that? So the survey done. As far as medical is concerned, get the fast 60% the full month of Ramadan, 15% 15 days and more. So 75% of the people fast for more than half the month of Ramadan, 60% fast for the full month of Ramadan. Though they have been told not to fast, this shows the passion of the Muslims, the taqwa of the Muslims. So is it right that they fast or not is the question. If you have the capability of fasting and see to it that it is not dangerous for your life, that is a very subjective term. If it's not dangerous for your life, it is not detrimental for your life, even though there is rukhsa in Islam, that you did not fast and yet you want to fast, can you do it or not? So general ruling, me as a medical doctor, that if you have mild diabetes and if you are on very low dosage of, maybe some glucosamine tablet, I feel fasting, you should fast. You don't have excuse not to fast. But if you are moderate diabetes, talking about diabetes 2, there are two types, diabetes mellitus 1 and diabetes mellitus 2. I'm talking about diabetes mellitus 2, which is mild, or if you're pre-diabetic, that's not an excuse for you not to fast. But if you're moderate diabetes, where you're on high dosage of oral tablets or you're taking insulin of a small quantity, then you can fast if you want to fast. You have been given the rukhsa not to fast. But then what you have to do, you have to regularly keep on checking your blood sugar level. And you have to see to it there are not severe bouts of hyperglycemia and hypoglycemia. Then sugar goes up or comes down. If that okay, fine, I'll monitor it and this and that. So the general ruling is that you need not have to. Islam has given the rukhsa. But it is know that I have to fast. And I know very well that a normal human being, an adult human being, requires 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I'm a medical doctor. Average sleep required for a human being 8 hours a day. If you sleep 7 hours, acceptable. If you sleep up to 9 hours, acceptable. Anything above 9 hours is excessive sleep. Anything below 7 hours is less sleep. And medical science tells us today that if you sleep less than 6 hours, then 0.01% of the people can function normally. Because if you sleep less than 6 hours, or if you sleep for 6 hours or less, or 6 hours, not less, 7 to 9 hours is normal. If you sleep for 6 hours, then 0.01% means 1 in 10,000 people can function normally. Now, I'm a medical doctor, I know this. And I said several times before, I on average sleep 3 to 3 hours a day on average. Sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, sometimes 3.5 hours, sometimes 4.5 hours. On average, I sleep about 3 to 3.5 hours a day. And this is doing since several years. I used to sleep in the medical college maybe for about 4 to 5 hours. And got involved in the field of Dawah, it became less. It became 3 hours and then became 3.5 hours. And I came to Malaysia for the first 1 or 2 years, maybe I slept for 1 hour more, but again I went back. On average, I've been sleeping 3 to 3.5 hours on average for the last many decades. Maybe for the last 30 years. Maybe one in 20 million with the phone. I don't know, but the number is small. And I'm aware that most of the celebrities, whether they do good or bad, it may be Islamic or un-Islamic, they sleep less. Not all, but most of the celebrities who are maybe a very famous actor or maybe a very famous whatever it is, not all, but there are many who sleep less because Allah has gifted them. So as far as I know, and my wife keeps telling me, you should sleep more, and she quotes verses of the Quran that say that Allah has made night for you to rest. And then I quote the other verse of the Quran that said of those people who sacrifice the bed for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's but generally, yes. Generally, as a medical doctor, 7 hours minimum is required. So I tell my son, okay, fine, 7 hours you should. So I don't force him that, why don't you sleep for, I'm sleeping 3 hours, you sleep for 5 hours. I don't tell him that. I'm a doctor, I know that, yes, if he sleeps more than 8, I may say, okay, 7, 8 is also okay. He sleeps for about 6.5 or 7 hours. Average 7 hours. Sometimes 6.5. I don't force him that I'm sleeping for 3 hours, I'm young, I'm so old, 58 years old, you're only 29 years old, you're half my age. So you should sleep less than me, no. Medically, for an adult, the average sleep required for a human being is 8 hours. It can vary between 7 to 9 hours. Anything below 7 is abnormal. And below 6 is more abnormal. And we know that our beloved Prophet Muhammad, when we read his seerah, even he slept less number of hours. We don't have the exact number in the hadith, but when you calculate that he spent sometimes half the night, more than 1/3 night, sometimes 2/3 night, and you calculate general statement. But you may be in CKD, chronic kidney disease stage 3, where you can fast with monitoring. Maybe you have to test your levels and see to it that the plasma creatine doesn't go more than 30% above the base level. And you see to it that you keep on measuring your weight, and they should not be increased of more than 2 kilos in a span of a couple of days. You can take precautions that when you break your fast, there should be more potassium in your diet. See to it that you have excessive water. So these precautions you can fast. You do not. Islam has given you ruqsah, has given you the permission. If you have chronic kidney disease, you don't have to fast. But then if you insist on fasting, saying that I have the capacity and Allah will help me, so you have to monitor it. And if you have really renal failure, etc., you cannot do without a medical immunity. So if you have mild stage 1, stage 2, okay. But if you have a high stage of CKD, chronic kidney disease, unless you don't have a renal team, it is very dangerous. Please don't do it. So if you want take precautions. You cannot say that I have the taqwa and then if something happens to you, then it is haram on you. You cannot say I'll jump and Allah save me. It is suicide. So without taking proper precautions, you say I will fast and you insist I'm not doing my fast. It is haram in Islam. If you know blood sugar going up and down, I have to break it. No. Another 2 hours are there, I have got strength. If you are having similar, then the blood sugar starts going up and down. Hypoglycemia, hyperglycemia. It is further on you to break your fast. If you don't, it's haram. It will be considered nothing like suicide. It will be suicide. So let me make it very clear. If you have that passion that no, I'm sick and I don't want to fast, take your precaution, follow the rules of the Sharia. Have all the team, have the specialists give you advice, keep on checking, something fluctuates, you need to repent to break. If you are not to break, then it's haram. Same thing with the kidney.